Banked in off the glass. James has got his second bucket.
And on the inside, James is dangerous. He's a rookie who knows the value of a close-range shot.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Williams. High arcing shot. He lays it in.
And that touch as soft as a brand new feather pillow. Great use of the float.
In the corner, it's James. Boozer with the screen for James. Pass to Boozer. And stolen by Posey. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Williams passes to Posey. Williams a screen on Boozer. Here's Posey. Lays it up off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
James against Battier. LeBron can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Williams, that's good.
It's the shortest three on the court, but perhaps the toughest, too. Nice work.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We'll look at Cleveland. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Ilgauskas. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
The beauty of Ilgauskas is he doesn't have to be inside. He can stretch it out to the mid-range.
Outside Williams. Off target from outside.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Pass to Boozer. Ilgauskas trying to get open. It's rebounded by Memphis. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Pass to Gasol. That one good for 2.
Inside, Gasol is deadly. I mean, his height means finding a shot this close, not too much work at all for him.
Now here's LeBron. They trail by 3. Here's Christie. Scoreless thus far. LeBron, no luck.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Pass to Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
Loud pass to Gasol. And stolen by Ilgauskas. To the right side. Boozer. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Williams passes to Posey. The Cavaliers pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
Two teams in the bottom of the East and West, as you said, these regular season victories count for more. Both hungry for a win tonight.
Bremer with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Williams passes to Posey. Williams a screen on Boozer. And it's Miller in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Miller's got 7.
Miller is a laser from deep. He can be lights out there. The defense has to make it tougher for him.
Always checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland trails by 3. Pass to Boozer. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Posey. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Here's Posey. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Boozer. And Boozer throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
All sorts of time. Swift grabs the miss.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't know.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A simple rule, guys. Never foul a jump shooter like Battier. Normally, they are reliable at the free throw line.
The Grizzlies making a switch here, so he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Cleveland trails by 5. Pass to Boozer. Chalk up 2 there. Boozer's got 7.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Battier outside. They set the screen. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Boozer's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bremer passes to Ja. Fires from the corner. A shot by Bremer, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And it goes down 2 points.
Any points Battier gives you, I think, is found money. Shane is so good defensively, we forget about his offensive prowess.
And Boozer throws it down.
Throwing it down with some nasty attached to it.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Gasol's checked in for Memphis. Watson comes in for Jason Williams.
Checking in for your Grizzlies, Gasol, Earl Watson.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Gasol on the wing. 5 on the clock over Boozer. Gasol no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Out to the right wing. Bremer passes to Ja. Here's Newble. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now Watson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Gasol on the wing. Over Boozer. The Grizzlies with another miss. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Suns. Here's Bremer. Wells grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Watson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Both free throws good from Watson. Cleveland trails by 5. Here's Ollie, still without a basket. Wells grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Watson's shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Here's Ollie. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. It's Boozer missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Pass to James.
Grizzlies foul call. Ryan Humphrey. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Christie. Six on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis leading by 9. Here's Wells. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Wells has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
In the corner, it's James. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one.
First personal foul. First team foul.
James has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Now, here's Watson. He's guarded closely. Pass to Wells. Gasol with it. Memphis moving it around. Floats it up for... Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
All you have to do is lob it LeBron's way. He'll take care of the rest.
Outside Gasol. Over to the wing. Humphrey, covered by LeBron. Over to the left wing. Swift inside, working on Ilgauskas. Swift, no good. Here's Christie. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Really good move by Christie inside, finding a way to beat that tight defense.
Watson for 3. Gasol kicks to Watson. Wells wide open. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Wells has got 7 points for the quarter.
Love his work moving that ball around like that.
Rummer passes to Ilgauskas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Bremer, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Christie, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Christie's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Confident shot, knew he wanted to fire, and did not hesitate.
Pass to Wells. Back to Watson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Cleveland trails by 8. Now Ilgauskas. Pass to Christie. 20 feet out. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. With some arc. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
Here's McGinnis. Here's Ilgauskas. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Ilgauskas has got 12 points in the game. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Watson with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When Wells stays in control of his emotion, now he plays with a lot of energy and a bit of an edge. He's really terrific.
That one is no good. Cleveland trails by 7. Down low. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Yeah, the big man is just dominating right now. Ilgauskas plays hard, physical basketball.
And here's Watson. Miller, the pass to Gasol. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Mike Miller gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
They grab their own miss. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Ilgauskas is a 7'3" big man who does a really solid job rebounding the ball.
Pass to Posey. Gasol, a screen on Christie. It's deflected. James in the high post. Swift's there. Here's Brenner. Here's Christie. The tray. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Shots good by Miller.
That is like a layup for Miller. He's an elite shooter.
Cleveland trails by 5. And here's James outside. James cooking from deep.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Shane Battier's checked in for the Grizzlies. Williams comes in for Earl Watson. Here's Williams. 9 points in the game so far. From downtown. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%.
I think the pull-up is the most underappreciated and even underused shot in the game. If you do it right, that's money, fellas.
And here are the Grizzlies now after Cleveland got the 3-pointer. Here's Gasol. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Ilgauskas.
And Gasol is a master at utilizing his strength inside, forcing the defense to become physical with him whenever he has the ball in deep. And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
So much hype has followed and surrounded LeBron. all alone at the stripe, that's when the pressure might affect a player as young as him.
Now here's Williams. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Showing he can bury the long-range missile. I like when he takes these with confidence.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Shane Battier getting his 3 to go. Newble, he's guarded by Battier. To the wing right side. 6 to shoot. And it's James Posey with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Battier's shot, good.
Works that one inside nicely.
Timeout called, Cleveland. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Cleveland trails by 3. Pass to James. Out to the right wing. Boozer kicks to LeBron. Tries a 3. They get it again. A second chance effort. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Memphis leading by 3. Always going up for the alley-oop here. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Swift. Here's Christie. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Boozer. Kicks it out to LeBron. To the inside. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Ilgauskas.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
Now here's Williams. He's got 9. And here is Posey from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Boozer's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to LeBron. Here's McGinnis. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Tremendous pass that time from LeBron. And, you know, he may be new to the league, but I tell you, it's pretty clear he's got a great feel for the game.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's James following the score by Memphis. Trying to find Boozer, and he does now. Here's Ilgauskas. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Now here's Williams. Battier outside. Pass to Posey. It's back to Battier. Williams with the ball from past the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Boozer's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's LeBron. Rebounded by Battier. Memphis trailing here. Miller outside. On the wing, Williams. Now Posey. Here's Swift. Pass to Posey. Williams with the ball. Over Ilgauskas. Here's Swift. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Swift's got 6 in the quarter.
You cannot doze on Swift. When you don't box him out, he'll make you pay.
Outside, James. Buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Pass to Posey. Williams with a clean look, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Williams has got 12.
Hey, Jason Williams is known primarily for his passing, but I tell you, he can get on a roll and score that ball, too.
Ilgauskas, the pass to James. And it's denied.
Excellent defense, staying within arm's length and using that arm to knock. Get away.
The Grizzlies shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Miller kicks to Williams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Swift. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Boozer. Cleveland's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And it's Ilgauskas missing. Here's Williams. The Cavaliers pull it in. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zydrunas Ilgauskas in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Williams inside, can't hit from in close.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Boozer, back to James. Pulls it up. Six on the shot clock. Here's Boozer. Miller grabs the miss. Memphis leading. Williams for 3. Doesn't go for him. The Cavaliers shooting in this game 45%. LeBron outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now Williams. Pass to Gasol. Back to Williams. Good, and the assist, that time by Gasol. Williams has got 15 points. In the corner, it's James. And they call an illegal screen here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. As you look at Memphis, they like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And for the Grizzlies, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Outside Williams. Out to Miller. The 3. Nattier for 3. It's rebounded by Jop. Jop's got 4 rebounds in this game. Floats it up for James. Tries to save it. Williams with the ball. He's got 15. Plenty of space. And the shot goes in. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, this has been an incredible offensive performance.
Out left to the wing. Here's Boozer. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Cleveland, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. That free throw good from Boozer. And the Cavaliers making a change here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Battier over Boozer. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's the look you want.
And Cleveland making a change here. Ollie's checked in. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys. I mean, he's seen the numbers dropping off for him this year.
Boozer kicks to Chop. Pass to Ollie. Shot clock at 6. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Posey. He's covered by Boozer. Outside Williams. Now here's Gasol. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Chop. He has yet to score. Ollie, no good. Battier outside. Outside Williams. Memphis moving it around. Battier kicks to Miller. It's back to Battier. Pass to Gasol. Battier outside. That 3 off the mark. Cleveland trails by 10. To the paint. Here's Ollie. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Williams against Ollie. The high post shot. Williams can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Ollie passes to Chop. Pass to Ollie. Right wing. Here's Bremer. Another shot. And Boozer lays it in. Boozer's got 12 points in the game.
Hey, offensive rebounding comes down to anticipation and want to.
Ollie against Williams. Battier for 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 6 assists in the game.
He's got that twitch. Battier knew he had to get rid of it quickly, and he did.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Cleveland's head athletic trainer, and after looking at it, he's told me that it doesn't appear as serious as they initially thought. Right in the thick of the season, this is a major blow. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Here's Gasol. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Chop's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bremer passes to Ollie. Newble, Posey covering. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. DougChristie is checked in for Boozer.
Number 11, DougChristie.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. On the wing, Miller. Into the lane.
An active scorer, Miller excels at putting pressure on defenders, really forcing them into a compromised position.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Williams against Ali. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Newble, and it's blocked. They break it out, 5 on 3. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Miller. The 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Team foul.
Boy, Miller is a good teammate who's always ready to stroke it. And you've got to respect his attitude and the fact that he's always ready to produce.
And he nails the 3rd.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Cleveland trails by 12. Here's Ollie. He's got 5. Here's Ilgauskas, and it's blocked. Williams against Ollie. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Bremer. Here's Newble. And he converts the layup.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Williams against Ollie. Outside Gasol. Out to Miller. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home. 13 feet away. Ollie, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
He lobs it up.
A certified dunk artist. Swift knows just what to do with that lob.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Cleveland trails by 12. Pass to Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here is Gasol. He's covered by Boozer. Gasol, no good. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Boozer. Good D by Gasol. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Known as a defensive specialist, Posey is also a capable scorer when given the opportunity.
Lays it in off the breakaway. Williams has got 19 points.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Ilgauskas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You almost have to climb a ladder to guard Ilgauskas.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He doesn't get the second one. Memphis has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And there's the call on James. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, he'll head to the line for 2.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Timeout called, Cleveland.
They've already committed enough fouls to be in the penalty. Not good. They need to concentrate on playing good defense without fouls.
Cleveland trails by 15. Pass to Boozer. And here is DougChristie. Over Swift. DougChristie, good. He's got 25.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Here's Williams. The rebound by DougChristie. DougChristie has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the left wing. Here's Christie. Grizzlies with the rebound. Miller's got his 6th rebound on the night. And stolen by LeBron. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Grizzlies making a switch here. Owens is checked in. And here is Williams. 19 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Wells. Clock at 6. Williams, that's for 2. Rebound by Carlos Boozer. Cleveland trails by 13. LeBron outside. Over to the wing. Here's Christie. And the call will be against DougChristie. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Pass to Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And they pick up 2. Owens has got his first 2 points of the night. Cleveland's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. It's stolen. And now here comes Williams leading the break. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Boozer. Tries yet again. Pass to James. Back to Boozer. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Wells with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Wells has got 10 points in the game.
Off to the races and able to score before the defense could set up.
Here's LeBron. No good on that one. From deep 3-point territory. He can't get that one. And so it's Memphis. Out in front by 17 points at the end of... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Ollie. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Paul Gasol.
Strong play on the interior, forcing the defender to overcommit.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Ollie. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Watson surveying the D. Here's Gasol. No good there. Good D by James. To the middle. Here's Jupp. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Loud pass to Gasol. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Cleveland trails by 13. Pass to LeBron. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Nice looking stroke from LeBron James. Tell you what, he's got the lift and the mechanics down pat.
Now here's Here's Watson. He's guarded by Allen. Now Wells. With the drive, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Bonzi Wells.
And he sinks the second. Cavaliers shooting about 42% so far. LeBron passes to Allen. James looking around. Pass to Bremer. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Bremer's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. And it's Watson with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Ollie. It's good. Ollie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Pass to Swift. Gasol with it. 5 to shoot. Here is Watson. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Jop. Jop's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Love the fact the young fella LeBron James not backing down at all. Not afraid to go at anybody in this league.
Miller's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Cleveland also making a change. DougChristie has checked in.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on him.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
Yeah, the game has a bit of a different texture than it did just a little bit ago. Suddenly, that lead is not looking as comfy and cozy as it once did.
The shot's good. James has got 19 points.
And strong finish by LeBron. Listen, this guy is not intimidated by the level of play in the NBA. That's rare for a rookie.
Watson, the pass to Gasol. Back to Watson. Miller, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is how gifted LeBron is. This kid is tough and able to score through contact.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
LeBron against Gasol. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
We're going to see a lot of this from LeBron. I don't know how people are going to stop him on the drive.
LeBron James.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Watson, the pass to Gasol. And James picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Second team foul.
Wells with it.
Using his length well there. DougChristie's terrific effort to distract the shooter.
Newble covered by Miller. Outside, James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
They're clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put them over the limit.
Wells kicks to Watson. Pass to Gasol. Now here's Wells. Shot clock at 5. Some nice passing there by Memphis. On the miss, not the best shot selection there. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. LeBron outside. Here's Brenner. LeBron James on the wing to take the lead. It's rebounded by Memphis. Swift's got 7 rebounds in the game. Miller, the pass to Gasol. Leaps for it, and he stays with it. Second shot opportunity. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's James. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so Miller will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Watson. And here is Wells. Miller surveying the floor. To end the drought. Traps in the tray. Miller's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, the big fella can really fill it up. Miller deadly from anywhere on the floor.
James with it. Down low. Gasol with the steal. Now here's Watson. He's guarded closer. Swift, no good. Cleveland trails by 4. Here's James. The Grizzlies pull it in. Wells has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over to the left wing. Watson dishes to Gasol. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And they double up LeBron. Here's Bremer. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now here's Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Timeout, Cavaliers. And Cleveland making a change here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Cleveland trails by 6. Pass to Christie. Now LeBron. Here's McGinnis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Posey. On the wing, Battier. Fades. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 8 rebounds in this game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
And I don't know if we've ever seen a player come into the league with as much height and expectations as LeBron James. He's dealing with a lot of pressure at a very young age.
The Grizzlies shooting about 42% so far. A clear look for Williams. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Williams has got 21 in the game. In the corner, it's James. Ilgauskas a screen on Batty. And James picks up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
They'll need to make some major adjustments to compensate for him fouling out with the game on the line.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Williams. Lob pass to Gasol. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Pau Gasol with that length, it's almost easy for him to pluck that alley-oop pass out of the air.
Newman, he's guarded by Battier. DougChristie in the post, working on Gasol, and that one drops. 27 points for him.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now here's Williams. He's covered closely. Battier right side. For three. The rebound by DougChristie.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Christie. Lets it go with a three. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Battier, the pass to Williams. It's back to Battier. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Battier with the steal. Snatched away. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush, that could be a backbreaker.
You know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge. Gasol on the important hoop, delivering in the clutch.
Pass to DougChristie. Off with the layup. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Gasol. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
And the long arms of Gasol wreaking havoc on the D. They don't know what to do with him when he's going up with a shot like that.
Lee Nalen's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Pass to DougChristie. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Williams, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Not to be denied. What a play.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 8. What's your take, guys?
Well, I think they've got a foul here, and the faster the better. You can't let the clock run down in this situation. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Inside, here's Christie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Mike Miller.
Oh, clever stuff from Christie. Taking his motion right into the coverage to get a foul.
And Christie drops them both. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Cavaliers foul. DougChristie. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Timeout called Cleveland. They trail by 8. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge,